you're saying you're going to explore other markets, including the Indian market. Do you have any artists in mind that you think will be perfect for the stage like this?
We're actually in the midst of signing, so I cannot reveal. But he's a local Indian artist. We will announce soon. We got 35 shows, don't worry. So we average.
Yeah, I also want to join the new venture in Indian industry, right? Yeah.
We can do a collaboration with the Indian artists.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd like to add about the current scenario. You see, the whole industry is at a standstill.
Yeah.
1 year without any business.
Yeah.
It's not just about artists, it's not just about us, it's about the whole ecosystem. See, a lot of people don't understand that this is an industry. If I go to a bank will say, no, you're not Sharia compliant. I have to say this, I'm not trying to blame anybody or create any issues. This is the fact. When you say we're not Sharia compliant, are we any less Muslim than the rest of them? Live Nation, recently, the government of Arab Saudi, their investment fund, invested 500 million US dollars. So are you trying to say, are we saying that the Arab Saudi government is a lesser Muslim? You don't understand that for me personally, the stage is a sacred place. During a show, a lot of people think it's entertainment. No, it's actually a union of all the souls in the audience, in the venue. The thing that brings us all together is music. So if a director asks me, it's so difficult to put up a show, why do you still do it? My answer was, when the band plays the first note, that is my payback. That's when everything, all the hard work, some of the shows takes, a normal show like this will take us at least 6 months to produce. Some of the shows will take a year. Some of the shows will take 2 years. Local artists, nobody gives importance. Sponsors, the authorities, basically we're like, I would say anak tiri lah. If the corporations don't support our local artists, Sheila is very, very, very lucky that Dad made a decision to bring her to he saw her as an international artist. How many people have that opportunity? Our biggest problem in the industry is management. Simple as that. If only our artists are managed well, we will be elsewhere already, our artists. I am trying to help bring our artists to the international level. There's only so much I can do. I've already done what I can do. I need the support of the government. For Datuk Sri Siti's concert, I don't want to mention who and whatnot. We met a minister, presented. Immediately, he approved our request. That was January 15. This is January 15, 2019. Today is 7th October 2020. I'm not seen a single cent. And the biggest problem is we spend money hoping that the money will come. You go to a corporation, they say, oh no, local artists, we don't get the ROI lah. On Monday, I met a telecommunication company. I said, look, if you guys don't support our own local artists, who else is going to do it? I said, okay lah, you don't take it from your marketing budget, you take it from your CSR budget. Basically, I know you're not going to sponsor, you give me donation, I give you the card number. Do we have to beg? Seriously, do we have to beg? Just look at the talent. And she's not the only one. There's so many artists out there who can be world class. I'm talking to artists to bring them to all over the world. We're talking to a local Chinese artist. We are talking about doing a world tour, 10 shows around the world. Half the shows we're not going to make money. We're just doing for branding so that we get the exposure. Somebody's got to start. The authorities, they don't know anything. At least if they don't know, get advice from people who are really doing it. During the pandemic, there were so many dialogues and whatnot. We are the local leaders in the local. Kuah. Nobody called us to ask for advice. It's done all among their friends. So how long? There's talk about the minister wanting to win the Oscar and the Grammys. It's not going to happen lah. Let's just not go there. Let's just fix our Anugerah Industri music. Once we fix that, then we can go overseas. Next year, Shira's Projects is contributing 30 million to the local music industry with 35 shows. Recently, we applied for a grant. Next week is going to be 2 months. Not a single call. So how our local industry is going to grow? 25 years ago, I remember going to my first concert, Brian Adams in PWTC. All you had to do was take the paper ad, you go and read it, you get a ticket. For the international artists, Malaysia was their main stop 25-30 years ago. Today, they ask where is Malaysia? Because it's so difficult to do a show here. I have been banned by Postpal for 6 months for something I didn't do. It was a logistical problem with the other stuff, but still I get banned. I got banned in Istana Budaya for 4 years for trying to bring in Phantom of the Opera. OP had to talk to the Ketua Pengarah and explain to her, no, it's not Shiraz's fault. And then they gave us an opportunity. That one also, like, we only got this date, you want to take. And we sold out the show. When we did Dayang's concert, never before a concert has been done in Istana Budaya. You go in at 12 o'clock at midnight, set up the entire, from scratch, set up the show, run the show, finish the show that night, and leave the building at midnight. Never before. That's how good, that when I mentioned just now, the team, they're the backbone. We have the best team in the country, without doubt. I'm blessed. That's what we are capable of doing. That's just on my own, without getting any support, any assistance. I'm not even asking support. I'm asking for investment. 20 years ago, one minister in Korea decided to develop the creative industry. What did they do? They sent their students out to all over the world, to France, to UK, to US, to go and study about music, about arts, about the creative industry. Look at where is K-pop today. Because the government decided to invest money in the industry. 20 years ago, they saw this is where our direction is. Today, their artists are number 1 on Billboard. Who would have thought a Korean artist can top the Billboard charts? 10 years ago, would you have thought? Do you know how my friend recently booked BTS for a concert? From when they initially, the price they got and what they agreed was 2 times the amount. Normally when you negotiate, it will come down, but this one you negotiate go higher. That's the amount of money they are asking for. Their New York concert, merchandise sales is 2.5 million US. One concert. I think last week or what, Big Hit was public listed or something like that. It is an industry. I don't know why the stakeholders cannot see this. I'm telling you, I'll be honest, I'm just a very small company. I'm taking a huge risk here because I believe, I know somebody has to start. If even I don't do it, who's going to do it? Next year is our 10th anniversary. I think I've already achieved whatever I set for the company. So if things don't improve, I'm just going to stop developing the local artists because I'm going to lose money. Keep on losing money. There's only so much you can lose money. As you in the concert industry, from 10 concerts, 3 you're going to lose. That's a given already. Even before you start, you already know. You just have to average it out. That's why we do so many shows, not because we want to show, oh, I'm doing 35 shows. No, it's a business. Not all the projects you're going to make money. Yeah. So you average it out. So members of the media, I need your help to highlight this issue. Somebody's got to do something about this. Yeah. If you guys can highlight these issues to the people, to the stakeholders, that'll be a good start. If things don't change, I don't know. I think then God help us. That's all I can hope for. Seriously.